Sigmund Freud's couch was never used as a window into the souls of madmen. While his theories revolutionized the way we think about ourselves, he never treated any schizophrenic patient. Freud considered psychoanalysis, his theory of unconscious drives and conflicts, inappropriate, impossible for the treatment of schizophrenia. But after Freud came to America to deliver a series of lectures in 1909, the practice of American psychiatry would eventually come to be dominated, as nowhere else, by the theories and techniques of psychoanalysis. Not infrequently, Freud's followers, in treating schizophrenia, would practice what the founding father never preached. But old ideas die hard. Some training institutes still teach that schizophrenia sometimes springs from the traumas of childhood. We asked Dr. Phyllis Meadow for an example.
We absolutely know what causes schizophrenia, and I wish more people would just study schizophrenia in depth and learn about it. For example, the child comes into the world already frustrated. He's just been born, which is a terrible experience. And the only thing that woos him towards the life drives is the relationship with the breast. He doesn't have a relationship with the mother, but he has a relationship with the breast. It's never there every time you want it, but it's there enough of the time. I think some analysts refer to that as good enough mothering. That is, the child can feel magical, omnipotent. He can call up the breast, and within a few minutes he'll hear the noise of the breast approaching, something to indicate that the breast is forthcoming. He'll have a fantasy in his mind of a breast, and it will usually trickle milk, if he's healthy. If he's very unhealthy, he'll roll over, feel apathetic, and feel there's no breast, there's no fantasy, and there's no way to get anything he needs. And that is what leads to pathology. Sometimes it leads to death, but that would certainly lead to schizophrenia.
When Stanley Gross was lobotomized at Pilgrim State, the treatment was seen as a cure for the most extreme schizophrenia. Although the operation did subdue violence, it soon became clear that the underlying illness was not affected at all. Stanley, we had been warned, never discussed his operation.
Bottle him killed? No, he died, I told you about the time the bomb dropping and boom, he blew a great big hole about 4 feet right in the ground. So it was a baby bomb, it was a major bomb.
Stanley, which planet should have come down to attack the Earth?
The planet of Headbreaker.
The planet of Headbreakers?
Yeah, they're 1 million miles up, so you know it takes about 2.5 days before they could land. Traveling 1 million miles an hour.
Planet of Headbreakers, and Stanley's supposed to be the head of that planet.
What? The Lord.
How many heads has Stanley broken?
What do you think? You remember?
Anything else you want to tell me?
The whole story. You see him break any heads around here?
Did I see them break any heads around here?
Did Stanley ever break any heads in Pilgrim?
In Pilgrim State, did Stanley ever break any heads? No.
Okay, so
But let me ask you a funny question. Did Pilgrim State ever break any heads?
I don't know. I know this isn't a joke to wear 2 holes in your head. And I'll tell you something. I read on a bulletin that's put up that if a doctor did that anymore, he got fined $15,000 and to spend 10 years in jail. It's against the law to do it now. What do you think? A doctor wants to go to prison for 10 years and pay $15,000?
We are getting pizza, which we never get, hardly ever. All we get is, hello, is mashed potatoes.
Mashed coleslaw.
We don't get coleslaw. This isn't a diner.
Right, stop it.
Alright, chicks are for kids.
This picture is not for kids. This picture is for to help other people. What I'm trying to say is that you... What I'm trying to say is, let me just speak. This isn't a funny conversation. What I'm trying to say is that when people are in pain and they need help, let me talk, please. Please let me talk, goddammit. I'm trying to say, I can't take it with her, right? Let me talk.
I don't understand. Why she's jealous?
I don't know. No one believes me. Please don't touch me, please.
You want to wear my jacket?
No, I don't want to wear your jacket.
Get in line, Angela.
They're cracking with me too, those workers, they're cracking.
Angela, do you remember what things were like when you came here, when you came to the hospital?
I was very violent to everybody, and I was, because I thought they were going to rape me and this and that and the other thing. I'm sorry. Is it good to cry sometimes?
Sometimes it is good to cry.
I miss my kitty. I call her Kitty.
If she wants to leave the hospital.
Pacing back and forth like that?
Because he's the one who gave, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want to interview him. What brought him in, Albert?
He was agitated, and this is in the context of transitioning from one case manager to another. Very agitated here yesterday, was threatening, he didn't want to take meds, he wanted to leave.
Have you been in Bellevue before?
Oh, many times. Yeah.
Many times?
I've been hospitalized over 30 times. Nobody believes any of this. They all say that I'm crazy. But then that's to be expected. Who would believe the second coming of Christ is the second coming of Christ? If they believed me, then it wouldn't be believable.
He said that he didn't mind being here as long as it was respected that he was God.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to go to court and have them finally declare me as God so that I can get off of this whole thing and make it official. I don't know.
What do you mean declare you as God?
So that declare that once and for all that I am God, the one that was expected to return in the second coming.
You think you're God?
Yes, I do. I believe that to be true.
You're smiling.
Well, it's a nice thing, actually. I'm not smiling because I'm saying it as a joke. I'm smiling because I think you might believe it's a joke. But I do believe myself to be God, yes.
He is getting more.